We continue our coverage of the beloved Charleston Arts Festival in its 43rd year and going strong, Piccolo Spoleto. Let's welcome back Holy City Arts and Lyric Opera General Director Leah Edwards and Artistic Director Dimitri Pittas. It's great to have you both back.
Thanks.
So you're doing something really unusual and fun this time around. You're taking folks on an operatic tour almost. I mean, you don't sing during the tour, but
there's a little bit of
singing. A little singing. Okay. Well, tell us more about this.
So we worked with the scholar in residence at the College of Charleston to curate a walking tour of Charleston's opera history, which, though people probably think is very brief, is so extensive that we've already started writing a second part of the tour. So there's been the ebbs and flows of opera being in Charleston. It, of course, began here. This is the birthplace of opera in North America, is Charleston. So
I don't think many people realize that.
We also didn't know that till we moved here, and when we discovered that, it sort of seemed serendipitous that all of this was going to happen.
And really rich history of theater in Charleston, which I don't think a lot of people realize. So that's number one in terms of education. Moving up the years a little bit, I'm sure Porgy and Bess is part of that tour as well. Yeah. But then most recently, and during Spoleto USA, Omar has premiered, and Omar has such a rich, deep history within this area.
Yeah, it's pretty wonderful. In fact, without giving too much away about it, there's a very specific moment when Charleston is mentioned in the opera, which is great. And to having been at the world premiere of that, and to see and hear the word Charleston in an opera, it was really fantastic and amazing. And just talking about South Carolina and North Carolina, it's really wonderful, and you just feel suddenly so much more connected to it.
The fantastic thing about arts, theater, performing arts is that history is constantly being unearthed, and so now people are actually able to see these things on stage and to gain knowledge that they never had previously. But you are all putting on a fabulous performance. I would say it's a wonderful performance. What is it called?
It's called Wunderbar. That's right.
So tell us more about that.
So we are. It's a cabaret, 2 singers and a piano, and this is it's a bit more of an intimate storytelling experience than some of the other large-scale productions that Halo's put on this year, with La Traviata in the Ballpark, and then having done Into the Woods on Sullivan's Island. This is intimate. This is basically our love story. I know a lot of people don't know this, but Leah and I are married, and so people.
This is why you keep coming on. Okay, now I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah, it's just people wanted to know a bit more about us, having started the organization and things like that, and so this show that we wrote is basically how we met, and it talks about how Charleston came into our lives and everything, and it leads right up until pretty much present day. So.
Oh, that's great! And quite the love story, I'm sure it is. This is part and parcel as to why you two make such a wonderful team, and why Halo is such a success too.
I think so. Yeah.
Right?
We think so too.
Great in life, but also in business. I think too. It's really important to be able to connect
that's
like
a
that.
balance not easily struck. It's hurt some marriages. I don't want to put that out there, but I'm just saying you make it look so easy.
Oh, thank you.
That's very kind.
Yeah, you do a wonderful job. So got to talk about the successes that you've had thus far. La Traviata at the Joe that you had mentioned. Let's talk a bit about that. And are you going to be doing this again? Are you going to keep bringing that opera back to the Ballpark?
Well, there's been discussion of it. Okay. I don't think next season that is happening, but that is not, it's not out of the scope of possibility for future seasons.
Well, if they know, good thing, then they will absolutely bring it back. Well, that's fantastic. So where can people see Wunderbar?
It's this Sunday, June 5th, at the Cannon Street Art Center downtown, which is the beautifully renovated church-turned-theater.
Yes.
So we're really excited. It's a perfectly intimate venue we're able to do it unamplified and just really communicate with our audience, which we're excited about.
And the both of you, not only are they married, not only do they direct an entire opera company, they are fantastic opera singers. Beautiful voices, the two of you.
Thank you.
And people who want more information on Halo and future performances, they can just go to your website.
Yes.
Absolutely. You can go to Halo's website, holycityarts.org. You can also go to the Piccolo Spoleto website to find out more information about Wunderbar and where to buy tickets and all of that information.
Wunderbar.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
We're back
you.
after this.